It's Accountech Bytes, rounding up the week in accounting technology in 5 minutes with me, Tom Herbert. Coming to you from my kids' summer holiday recording location, and on a Thursday. Goodness, I'm all of a fluster, but never mind all that. We will just have to plough through the news, and let's get started with a Sage report into how accountants and bookkeepers are using AI and its potential impacts. So, Sage, ACCA, and Demos surveyed more than 1,100 accountants and bookkeepers. And some headline stats for you: 26% of accounting and bookkeeping practices said they're using AI in some way, shape, or form, rising to 52% in the next 5 years, although 18% said they lacked even the most fundamental skills needed for AI adoption. Top concerns about AI included data security, accuracy, legal and ethical issues. And in terms of the types of AI that accountants and bookkeepers are actually using, so 51% for chatbots. So these are firms using AI already. That seemed quite high. 30% were using AI-assisted sort of document processing, so OCR technology like text or auto entry, for example. That seemed low, but I mean, no accounting for surveys. If you'd like to see the full piece, then a link to that and everything else in this video you can find in the description. And I also talked about this survey and a bit of general AI and accounting chat on our podcast that's released today, No Accounting for Taste, as well as some views from the new ICAW president, and I'm afraid a bit of silliness from yours truly about accountants and the Olympics. So my apologies for that. You can get that by searching for Accounting Web on your podcast player of choice. Let's stick with AI and ring that AI gong. I probably should have rang for the first one, really, shouldn't I? Here it goes. Thomson Reuters, remember them? They have launched over in the States, I should add, but they've launched a new AI-assisted tax research tool to help tax professionals get answers to complex tax research questions. So maybe that'll make its way over to the UK as well. And this is over in New Zealand. This is a Xero app called Prosaic. It's come from their former GM of Ecosystem, Nick Holdsworth, and it's an AI-powered expenses tool that plugs into Xero and looks for business expenses, so home office, motor vehicle subscriptions, that sort of thing. It plans to bring it to the UK at some stage, but at the moment in New Zealand. Away from AI, and a big thanks to valued MD Stephen Paul for joining us in the Accounting Tech Repair Shop. So this is our digital transformation series about accountants who've actually used tech to help their clients. So Stephen told us how his firm provided a tailored solution. Do you see what I've done there? For a luxury fashion brand struggling to keep up with demand during the COVID lockdowns. Good stuff. What's next? So Lightyear, this is investment platform Lightyear, have launched a business banking account. It's not a bank, but it's a business account to offer better interest rates to business, so cash interest and investments on their platform. I think at time of recording it was about just over 5%. It seems to be working for Alaka Bank as well, so an interesting growth area. Back to Sage for a minute, and Sage have partnered with payments giant Stripe to give their customers improved cash flow management and payment processing. So it's things like streamlined checkout and payment processing, multiple payment methods, easier payment experience, auto-reconciling transfers, that kind of thing. Good stuff. What's next? TaxCalc have a few updates for us. So Practice Manager Plus is now TaxCalc Workflow with a few improvements, and they've also added the latest iterations to their What If Planner and Dividend database. Lovely stuff. Interesting stuff on the pages of TechCrunch here, and this is FinTech Fragment, who have bagged a $9 million investment to, I guess, essentially make double entry accounting connectivity and a sort of functionality, should I say, available to software developers without having to actually learn about accounting software as a service. I think Sage did that a little while ago, but obviously Sage is Sage. It'll be interesting to see how a new player in that space gets on. A bit more general news and quite remarkable stat here. So 1 in 3 Britons made contactless payments via their phone each month last year, and cash continued to decline. Fascinating, really, particularly with the CrowdStrike issues we had last week and how that affected the whole tech ecosystem. My favorite post on that, of course, was on LinkedIn from ICW's Ian Pay. People's biggest takeaways seem to be that they shouldn't have moved from pen and paper. Oh dear, Captain Picard. Anyway, one thing that I hope you take a note of on your pen and paper or wherever really is that my accounting technology email comes out every Thursday. If you haven't signed up already, do pop your address in the box. Let the yellow button do the work. If you're watching on the socials, please like, follow, and subscribe. And I will see you next week. Bye for now.